everybody, this is Mrs. Scheidt, and this video is for the parents and students of Dream Team Kids that is going to explain our expectations for e-learning during stage 3. Now, while we feel really confident that everyone has been doing a great job thus far with e-learning, we do need you to understand that with some students coming back to in-person instruction, what you have known to be e-learning up until this point is going to change. There are going to be some different procedures put into place. There are going to be some different expectations. So the purpose of this video, the purpose of these slides, is to try to outline for you what some of those changes will be and to try to answer for you any questions that I know you might be having. The bottom line is this, is if this video does not achieve those objectives, please send me an email. Please ask me questions. If you have something you're concerned about and you're not quite sure what it's going to look like come Monday, September 28th, I will do my very best to get you the information that you need. But the bottom line is there are going to be changes and we need to be prepared for that. Okay? So let's talk about some of the things that you can expect moving forward. So the time and place of e-learning is in many ways going to be the same as what it's been. We're going to still use the platform of Google Classroom and Google Meet, and the expectation that all of your work is due by 9 a.m. the following day is also still in place. Now, the only caveat to that is if there's a test or if there's a quiz. Obviously, teachers can put parameters on those and put time limits on those that are different from that. But the tradition of turning your work in by 9 a.m. the following day is still going to hold true. What we are absolutely recommending, really more like requiring, is that you must start following the Highland Middle School bell schedule for your classes. You have to get up, you have to begin at 8:27, and you have to start walking yourself through your school day like a normal, traditional kind of setting, okay? Your teachers are going to post our assignments, our videos, our materials. They're either going to post them at the start of the day for all of their class periods, or they're going to post them individually when your specific class period starts. This is somewhat new, and each teacher will discuss with you more specifically how he or she is going to do that. But the bottom line, and you're going to hear me say this multiple times, is that you have to start following the Highland Middle School bell schedule, okay? When you join Google Meets, and you will be expected to do so, these are some of the etiquette features that we are asking you to do. Mute yourself when you enter the Meet. Turn your camera off. If you're not comfortable having your actual face on screen, turn your camera off. But we are asking, and this is also new, that you change your profile picture to an actual picture of yourself. While we love to see, the cats and your drawings and some of your hobbies and interests, we need to see your actual face. So you can have your camera off, but your photo as your screensaver needs to be your actual picture of yourself. Choose your favorite picture of yourself. That's fine, okay? If you have questions, ask them in the chat, and please make sure that anything you are commenting in the chat is school appropriate. It helps us if you wear headphones when you are in the meets because it eliminates the background noise coming in from your home. And please understand that the meet time, especially now since teachers are going to be dealing with both students in the classroom and our online learners at the same time, the meet time is absolutely reserved for instruction and questions. It is not a time for you to be socializing with your friends. Also, don't forget that all school rules apply when you are present in a Google Meet, and that certainly includes dress code. Again, it is imperative that you start following a bell schedule. Now, what I need you to understand is that on Monday, September 28th, the middle school, the in-person kids, are actually following an alternative bell schedule. So for the virtual kids on Monday, September 28th, you will be pushed out work on Google Classroom by each individual teacher that maybe will familiarize you with what that specific teacher's recommendations and requirements are for their online structure. But starting Tuesday, September 29th, you need to begin following the traditional bell schedule. which means when second hour starts at 8:54, whatever class you have second hour, you need to be prepared to start working on that class. Gone are the days where language arts was at 9, social studies is at 10, your specials are from 11 to 1, math is at 1, and science is 2. That schedule is being tossed out the window. That will no longer apply. You now need to start showing up and following your specific schedule for your specific classes. Now, when you show up, different teachers might expect different things. Some teachers are going to require that you join a live Google Meet during that class period every day. Some teachers might require that you join a live Google Meet on certain days. Some teachers might require that you simply are working on their assignments during that designated time period. Meet or no meet, if you have math 5th hour, Mr. O'Donnell might be saying, I want you working on math from 12:09 to 12:58. Those are the things that you need to get used to doing, following your traditional class schedule with the traditional bell schedule. The bottom line is that all Dream Team students, both virtual and in person, are expected to start reporting to their classes at the designated time of that class. Okay? So, what's going to follow right now is a copy of the bell schedule. This is a breakdown of all of your classes and the times that they start and the times that they stop. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And then the Wednesday bell schedule, because of early release, is a little bit different. What I would recommend you do is take a screenshot of this, or, I'm going to push out these slides in their hard copy to you. Copy that down. Get yourself real familiar with these two bell schedules. Note that Wednesday times are a little bit different because of the early release for our in-person kids, but you need to start following this. I do want to make it a point that you understand right now. Discover every day is from 8:27 to 8:49. Our online virtual kids are not, you will not have any Discover expectations other than what Mrs. Corman has already been pushing out. Mrs. Corman pushes out the Discover stuff to the virtual kids. She will still continue to do that. I believe there is a Monday activity and there will be a Thursday video activity, but you have no additional Discover responsibilities once we begin next week as well, okay? We're talking your core classes, periods 2 through 7, okay? What materials are you going to need? Well, this isn't much of a change for you. You're going to continue to use your iPad. You should have a designated workspace in your home that is for you to be doing your schoolwork. Again, I've said it before, I'll say it again, you need to be following the school bell schedule. What I would recommend you do is print off a copy of that bell schedule. Look your class schedule up on RDS and then start setting alarms on your iPad for the start of each period, and have those alarms go off every single day until you get into the habit of showing up, reporting, doing your specific classes at specific time periods. Screenshot your schedule. Take a screenshot of that slide I showed you before and set that as the background on your iPad so that you know exactly when classes begin and end and where you're supposed to be. If you have questions, your teachers are here to help you. That is not going to change. We will do our best to answer your questions in a timely manner. It is easiest for us to answer those questions, though, during your assigned class periods. So if you have 7th hour language arts with Mrs. Scheidt and you have a question, you should send that question in an email during 7th hour, or you should ask in the chat during 7th hour. There might be things that come up that make it difficult for us to respond right away, but we will do our best to try to get in touch with you and answer your questions in a timely manner. SRT time is another good time to use for help. That is an opportunity where teachers might be able to meet with you in a live Google Meet more privately than maybe in the whole class period. But the bottom line is, again, you have to continue to advocate for yourself. What does that mean? You've got to ask questions. You've got to communicate. You've got to make sure that we are knowing where you're having difficulties and where you need additional help. Okay? We are in this together. We are committed to making your online experience as awesome as it has been, and even better if we possibly can. But we have to do this together, and together we will stay focused. We have to stay flexible. You have to understand that as we get into the groove of teaching in both worlds, we may find that something works better than something else. And so we may have to make some changes. Flexibility is going to be important on everybody's part. But ultimately, our goal is that you stay on track and you continue having a successful online learning experience. The Dream Team, we pride ourselves on being the best team, and there is absolutely no reason why that's going to change. You guys are what makes us the best team, and together we are going to continue that great tradition. Please don't hesitate to contact me if you have any questions. If there's something you want further information on, please let me know. And I know Mr. Fronick has been pushing out a lot of information as well. If you hear him say something that contradicts what I have said here, trust in Mr. Fronick. Fronick trumps shite at all times. So if you hear something coming out of the office that doesn't quite match what I have said, let me know, but go by what he says until I tell you otherwise. All right, everybody, let me know if you have any questions, and have a great day.